How are you this evening?
Yeah, a little bit disappointed about today's cricket, in all honesty. But I believe you're here to interview us about the season in general.
Tony, how's your season gone so far? Please take the mic this time.
Oh, cheers. A little bit disappointing, to be honest. We got promoted last season, and I think we've got a stronger team than we had last year. And to be honest with you, I think we should be in a better position than we are. I think we're about 7th or 8th at the moment, which isn't, I believe, reflective of the team that we have. We should be in the top 3 or 4. There's a number of reasons why we aren't. We're looking at those. We took a good step forward again today. We made some positive steps. We changed the pre-match format a bit today. We had a bit of breakfast, bit of club bonding, and the guys were great. They got out there and they were completely different to last week, and we can't ask for more than that. And we're just looking forward now to Gaz Tony, who I believe, looking at the league table this evening, are top of the league, and we're looking forward to playing at home. What's it like playing at home, Gareth?
Well, it's going to be, to be fair, the wicket in the last couple of weeks has been absolutely fantastic, and I think this downpour today will help the wicket. So being at home is a nice thing, yeah, I think the twos have had an okay start to the season. I think there's more to come. And looking forward to the second half of the season. I think 7th or 8th, but in fairness, a game up on the other guys. You've had your game knocked off. I think you haven't had anyone particularly in fantastic form so far. So second half of the season, I think that is the time for everyone to prove themselves, and hopefully we'll be strong and pass a few players down. But yeah, the pitch is good. Be good for you guys.
So Gaz, Tony was talking about some rituals in the seconds. The first team, do they have any specific rituals at all? I hear things like sort of the product bag and cupping is involved.
What is cupping?
Well, I think we've been fortunate at the start of the season. I think everyone's pinned it on me, but Steve Long came up with the idea of the product bag, and it's been a great little team spirit morale booster. So we've got a product bag which involved everyone getting one item of product, i.e. talcum powder, matte clay. These are the favourites. Listerine, although we've run out of Listerine. This is a public cry for Listerine. If anyone has any Listerine, could you please bring it to next week's game?
Corsadil. Corsadil's.
I'm not. I don't know. I'll go with anything. But public cry here. It's a little bit like children in need. If we can have some Listerine next week, that'd be great. But the product bag's been great. But in terms of rituals, yeah, talcum powder has really helped us. Après game, is that how we say it? Après game. And we've been very fortunate in having those rituals. We've got a settled team, and that's made a big difference to our season. So the rituals have sort of flown along. We've got some good guys, some genuinely nice guys, and so yeah, it's been a good start to the season, really. So.
What about cricket? Playing cricket?
I haven't asked that yet.
So and for the rest of the season, obviously we're now talking about cricket. Thank you, Tony, for pointing that out. How do you feel the rest of the season's going to go? I mean, are we going to get some Listerine? Obviously the 2-for-1 talcum powder did help.
Are you talking about cricket or?
Well,
the talcum powder was a bit of luck. Boots had a 2-for-1 offer, so we were lucky there. But if we're talking about cricket, how's the rest of the season going to go? Well, obviously, we've had a great start to the season. I think today was testament to that. A team turning up and saying, we just hope we're going to give you a good game. So we've come out of the blocks fantastically well. 8 out of 9. Probably should have been 9 out of 9, in all fairness. An eccentric umpire probably stopped us from that decision. But obviously, yeah, great start to the season. I think we've got a good team spirit. We've got guys playing in the wow, look at those chips. We've got guys playing, in their positions that they should be playing, and we've been able to protect people a little bit. Steve Long's obviously in fantastic form at number 5. Dave Salisbury at number 7 has scored big runs, and Andy Fish, a great attribute to us, a great attribute. What's the word I'm looking for here, Tony? A great addition to the squad. Bundu obviously has been bowling fantastically well. And we've got a couple of players that haven't been in fantastic form, so hopefully back end of the season, and I'm one included, we'll put on some runs or some wickets and move forward. We've got our final on a week on Tuesday, which I think is a fantastic milestone for the club, and looking forward to that, and I hope obviously we get everyone down there, a couple of hundred people I would hope. So looking forward, yeah, fantastic. I mean, I hope that 11 wins will see us to promotion, which is the ultimate aim. Whether we win the championship or not is probably neither here nor there, and hopefully we can strengthen the twos and get them promoted as well. So yeah.
And on the twos, Tony, how do you feel the rest of your season's going to go? Are you trying to get any secret weapons like Gaz has got there, like talcum powder or Listerine? Do you think that's going to help you at all?
We're sort of concentrating on pre-match food.
Pre-match?
Well, yeah, there is that.
I thought pre-match would be really good.
Was it?
Yeah.
We went for the pre-match full English. He can vary that for us.
Okay.
He can, with toast. There wasn't any toast. Can you believe there was no toast?
It's not full English then, is it?
Full English. There was fried bread and toast. But anyway, besides all that, back to the cricket. We will get promoted. There's no way that we should be thinking of anything other than getting promoted. It's a shame that perhaps winning the league is maybe a bit of a big call now. But we've got Gadsden at home next week. We have a settled, happy side now, and I think that's important. And they're all generally nice blokes as well. And the youngsters who've been sort of bouncing between the ones and the twos are playing well. Buzz has stepped up now, batting up the order. Koch is taking responsibility for the spin option. Everyone's feeling well. The older players are throwing themselves around a bit and taking responsibility. And I'm a lot happier than I have been with the side. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the season now. And I'm genuinely looking forward to another promotion. We need to be in Division 9. We need to be tight up behind the first team, and I'm very confident that we'll do that. And I think we're getting a wind-up sign. Did you see that? We're getting like a wind-up sign there.
What's that?
I think we've only got time for one more question. Just talking about pre-match rituals,
yes.
And just wondering if toast would be in there, or
Toast should be in there, I think.
Toast.
It's.
Could you use the microphone?
Yeah, of course. Well, yes, toast should be there with a selection, I think, of preserves.
Yeah, I'm a marmalade fan actually.
Marmalade.
Too much jam. There was too much jam.
God, dude, we had some
What
jam.
This is tea you're talking about.
Yeah, tea was spot on today. But
Here we
excuse
go.
me, just quickly, tea, bang on. I've complimented the chef because tea was absolutely bang on. But there was some jam tarts, and literally the level of jam in them was literally
a lot of jam.
there was that much jam
A lot
in
of
them.
jam.
I mean, they were good, but
Too
yeah.
much jam.
Anyway,
Can you have too
sorry,
much jam?
I didn't mean.
You can't.
Well, there's
really,
some
can you?
banana bread. I like the banana bread actually. But
Banana
anyway, sorry, go on. Sorry, you were talking.
Well, no, a selection of preserves with your toast.
I mean, what's your feel for preserves?
I'm a butter man. Margarine, actually.
But so hang on.
Go on, Carol.
When you have toast and you have butter on it, do you have to have the toast warm enough so it melts the butter?
Oh yeah.
So you have to have.
Kind of at certain bed and breakfasts, hotels, when they put the toast out,
Oh, it's too early.
it's cooled down. You put the butter on it, which invariably is just out the fridge and cold.
That's right.
When you put it on, nothing.
Has to be warm bread.
Has to
warm
be.
toast. Sorry, warm toast.
Warm toast, butter
Yeah,
on the top, and
yeah.
you know this. It's important. It's good for morale.
I think it's great for morale. I think the pre-match ritual. I think it's a fantastic thing to have breakfast before the game. I think it's brilliant. Actually, spot on. I really do. I think the team spirit that's coming to the fore in the twos will help you throughout the season. And I think that now, from now to the end of the season, I think bang on really.
And post-match cider and beer.
Yeah, I think you have to have that.
So, Gareth, tell me, I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up outside, but the square is indeed covered in about 2 inches of water. Are you going to swan dive or not? Swallow dive or not? Swallow dive.
What I will say to that is that absolutely is the answer, but only if Boris does it as well. And then we get changed to go out.
I'm all up for that. I wanted to do it earlier.
For this wicked world, your data's uncorrupted, but there's something skip inside you. It's what takes up time in your life at the sum of its lives, and sooner or later